Hey everybody, I am your friend Kevin. Welcome to all of you. You're always welcome here. New subscribers, existing subscribers, I adore you all. Enough of that waffling. Let's get to today's Divine Daily Blast. Here we go. We're in an Angel Numerology number 2 day today, which is about having faith, being diplomatic. What else can I say about a number 2 day? Watch the negative thinking, particularly with all of the somewhat negative reports that are going on out there. We can't control what other people say, what other people think, but we can control how we respond to it and how we react to it. So on the number 2 day, keep the faith that things are going to work out. Walk with gentle curiosity. Be as harmonious as you possibly can. Very supportive, considerate, and very sensitive. We can find ourselves reacting negatively. So I would say for today, watch what you may be focusing on. If you're not thinking about a negative thought, your vibration is going to raise to its natural positive state, if that makes sense. When we get into our negative way of thinking, feeling, believing, when things are out of sorts and out of balance, we tend to lose the faith that things will turn around. Well, today's the day where you have faith that they are always going to work out. Here are my isms. Things are always working out for me. And you can also add, I am with my inner being, and my inner being is assuring me that things are working out. Or I am always finding myself in the right place at the right time with the right people. Things like that. I am effortlessly thriving and abundant. You work with this energy if you don't feel it. What does thriving and being abundant mean? How does that feel? Thriving and being abundant can literally be waking up with positive thinking. Waking up with the fact that, ooh, I'm a winner today because I get another day to have this life. I am letting go of unwanted emotional patterns and making room for healing and better vibrational energy. We talked about that yesterday. Letting go, releasing into these violet flames. The limitation thoughts, the thoughts we can't do it, the insecurity, the lack of confidence, the prior conversations. Sometimes when I hear something negative or I react to something negative, I lift up into something else. I move past it. It's not easy because her habits are those thought processes that get stuck in our head. It sort of becomes this way of being, this way of thinking. So, for today particularly, use Archangel Jophiel, the beauty of God. Her color is that beautiful, deep, crimsony pink. And the guidance of support from Jophiel is to keep our thoughts and feelings positive, upbeat. I said to you and shared with you on Monday that I like to listen, or I was listening, to 1970s rock and roll. Yesterday I was listening to a song by, I can't remember the name of the artist, but they were talking about a place called Shambhala. It was one of those, I'm like, what are these people thinking when they wrote these songs? And this is what helps my mind keep me going. Listening to the lyrics of way back when and imagining what it was like when they wrote these songs, when they wrote these lyrics, when they put together this. Even if you look at poetry and take yourself back in time to when whoever wrote the poem, what were they thinking? What prompted them to write that? That's where the curiosity is. That's how we keep our mind and our thoughts and our feelings really right there in the groove. It's what replaces the humdrum nonsense of what's going on. You can also add to this that I have control over my thoughts, and I have total faith that things will always work out for me. You can also use the Archangel Raguel. His color is a really soft, pale blue, and he's known to be the friend of God. So he's known to let us link up with friends and people that can help us get through some of these awkward times. So make your affirmations about attracting the people that you want to attract, attracting the energy that you want to align with. Here we go with our angel affirmation. It comes from the manifesting angels. Know that words have great manifesting power. When you call upon us, be specific about the help you need or ask for our help choosing the words. I believe in my own magic. I lovingly speak positive words into reality. I lovingly speak positive words into reality. And if that's difficult, because it is for some people, when we're facing adverse situations, then we have to affirm everything's always working out in my favor. This or something better now manifests for me for the highest good of myself and everyone involved. Everything I do and everything I say and everything I want to project out into the world has got to be for the highest good of me and others. These kind of things put a spring in your step. You keep saying them. There is a habit that goes on when we say to ourselves, why does this keep happening? Why did I keep doing this? Why do I keep doing that? I've tried this, I've tried that, and nothing seems to change. Well, something needs to change for something to change. Instead of doing that, you can look at areas of your life in the past when things really did work out. You know, I remember doing this and that really worked out for me. I remember doing that and that really worked out for me. When I went here and I did that and I saw this person, I saw that person, it all worked out for me. These are the things that you put your energy to remind yourself that not everything is doom and gloom. I was checking in with our friends Gertrude and Beatrice. Gertrude is painting. She's decided to be creative and she's drawn a sun and on the horizon with like a line across the middle of the paper, and then there's kind of like this amber, orangey, purpley, sunset type color or sunrise colors. And then there's a beautiful, deep, dark blue representing the ocean. And above and below is what she's saying. Use the waters and the emotions for great healing. Beatrice is writing. Behind her is a bookshelf. So she has a reference book and she's taking notes. What are you taking notes about? She's saying, how can I find myself, learn something? Oh, okay. She's wanting to get into the learning mode. She's got a textbook and she's writing notes. I'm just going to go randomly pull. This card looks like the one I want to pull. Let's see what it brings. Here we go. Magical blessings. Now these really do. This one right here, on the bottom left, right here, this to me reminds me of Gertrude. And this one here, on the right, reminds me of a Beatrice. I don't know who the one in the middle is. Maybe one of you can tell me. But they're clapping their hands and they're sending that sparkling magic up to the heavens. Whatever you're doing or whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. It's true. You know, when someone sneezes, we automatically say bless you. Right? I do. I learned it when I was little. I never really thought about why do I say bless you? Why do you bless somebody when they sneeze? Today the moon's moving into the cheerful Sagittarius, which has given us the ability to see life with a bit more of a smile on our face, joy in our heart, and a giggle. Make the most of positive energy and ask yourself what really matters to you. What are you really up for? What do you really want to do? We can't fret and frown about the goings on that people think, say, believe, the media, whatever you want to look at, whatever that is. We can certainly do that. No. No. Clear, cancel, delete. Bye bye. Can't do that. Don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm trying to think of anything else I can land with you today, but that feels like it's it. It's a good day. It's a really good day. It's a really, really, really good day. When everything works out, no matter what, it's just going to be fine. It's just going to be okay. And there's always Gertrude taking us off to the donut shop. And she can't decide whether she wants chocolate covered, icing covered, jelly filled. She doesn't care. She's just going to have one of everything. Sit down, enjoy it all. I just see this sticky-fingered fairy sitting by the table, biting into a jelly donut, and all that jelly just running all down her face, getting everywhere. These are the things that fill you with joy. The things that just make you have a belly laugh to where you almost wet yourself. And maybe you do. And there are those things. There are just those things. When you think of something that just makes you titter, and then something else makes you giggle, and then something else you just can't stop, it's infectious. It just gets really silly. And that's what the fairies are about. The fairies are about lifting us up to silliness. Silly land, crazy nonsense. That's it. It's really a balance. And right now, unfortunately, the consciousness of human beings on the planet are not those cheerful 9-month-old babies, year-and-a-half-old babies, 2-year-old babies, 3-year-old babies that just don't care. They don't care. They're going to go out into their toy box and they're going to pull out whatever toy they want to. And they're going to decide to play farmyard or fire station or hospital. They're just going to have a game. And they'll make their own game out of anything. Just like that. Just like that. They just go. We are still those same children. We've just listened to people who've told us to behave, sit still, stop talking so much, Kevin. That was me. All right, my friends, I love you. Until tomorrow, be well, have fun, giggle. Bye for now.